Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we've currently got 2 irons in the fire here. We're working on dismantling the Pelosiman Nation, and also Satana is happening. She came in and just kind of took a couple of outpost places from us, and we're not very happy about it necessarily, but there's no option that we could have taken to do anything about it. So it just is what it is at this moment. We are working on bombarding in Veldoon, and how is that going? So on Mimak Brood, we are at 579 remaining, and Comic Perch is actually really close to going down at 61 remaining. So that looks great. Let's bump this up to fast speed as per usual. And down in Bindor, we're bombarding here. On Beauty, we're at 50% devastation, 2415. Okay, that's got a ways to go. And then, of course, we've got these up over here that we're all bombarding as well. So we've got the Uku Eri, 3370, long ways to go there. We've got Teropia, which is on Xeric Perch, and 2185 there. And Asani's. That's Abundance, and 5255. So we've got a long ways to go on those wow, that was very slow. Oh, okay, weak links. This is the event chain for Satana. A number of convoy ships are leaving Satana's territory and are now headed towards the outposts she established across the galaxy. Attacking these neutral vessels is sure to provoke her ire, but could provide us with important information about her mysterious plans. We've got other problems. We're not going to attack them. If the other races do, that's on them. But we've definitely got other issues at this moment. I would be tempted to attack them if we were not at war perpetually. But we are. So we'll see. We do need to sell off a little food, which I'll do, and a little alloys as well. There we go. That'll be fine. And our bombardments are going to continue for now. So we can see that the progress on the Satana mission here is 0. Okay. We are working on a special project on this, though, I believe. Okay. We just finished up a bombardment over here. Yeah, this is Comic Perch. So I'm going to move these guys over to Mimak Brood to help out. And that'll be finished up pretty soon as well. So that's looking good. And the question is, how's that special project going? Okay, 6 months. That's fine. We'll just let that go for the moment. So we've got a lot of bombardment happening right now, and we're not doing a lot of border change. The Pelosiman Nation is held at bay at this moment in a complete holding pattern. There's very little that they can do to stop this, and that's fantastic. So we're going to be finishing up this army here. That's fine. I'd love to see this planetary shield generator get knocked out. Unfortunately, it's still there for now, but that bombardment will continue to do some damage. Okay, we're full on energy credits. We're full on food again. And we're actually full on we're full on trade too. So we should probably consider buying some store of value. This is not going to be a very efficient store of value, but something along the lines of that should put us in a decent-ish position for a little while. So that seems fine. Otherwise, we'll overcap our resources eventually, but that's also potentially fine. Like, we'll overcap all of our resources eventually. So that's absolutely understood. I'd love to see this planetary shield generator go down, but we have hit 25% devastation here, so that is going to increase our bombardment speed by double, which is good, for sure.
System observed.
Okay, so we just got Beta Refuge surveyed. Now, we have this guy out over here. He's moving to Delta Refuge right now. I wanted to just move to Beta Refuge, and we're going to build a starbase out over there. So it's going to take him a while to get there, and that's understood. But Satana left these open, and we're going to claim them. Satana's Cosmic Tempest rages on. From this powerful weapon, our probes were able to extract several nanites, allowing subatomic investigation. While complete comprehension eludes us, micro-jump drives enable virtual teleportation, systematically compromising any biological or mechanical systems they encounter. Their purpose? To jam our sensors. For now, we can only see what Satana allows us to see. More research will be needed to unlock the secrets of this extraordinary technology and counteract the threat. Satana's power is vast. So we got 1 progress on that. Okay. Do we have any other special projects? Yeah, this one isn't done yet, actually. Okay, so here's the next event. As Satana makes herself known around the galaxy, the cosmos whispers in reply. Signal beacons light up the skies like flames, burning in the dark, repeating a plea across the eons. We are here. We are here. We are here. The dim signals use Satana's same communication protocols, hinting at a common origin, yet our sensors revealed no other activity in their proximity. There must be something there our scanners are not detecting. Could someone truly have anticipated her return? Okay, so we've got some investigations that we can do. That's a lot of special projects. Do these require... Okay, so we've got Satana weak links, and we've got all of these. We need science ships in orbit over these. Okay, so where are our science ships? We've got this one that's currently idle, and where is the nearest thing for it to do? There's a treasure trove in Dokkan. That's not what I'm looking for. There's the L gate here. There's 2 beacons up over here. We have no way to reach this project. We can just jump drive. And so we shall. So we'll jump drive out of there. This construction ship is currently idle, and we're going to build a starbase out over this way. And then this science ship is up over here, currently engaged in this astral rift. Okay. For now, that seems fine. So the bombardments continue. On Mimak Brood, we are at 100% devastation. This is about to finish. Fantastic. So this just finished. This is now under our control. So Veldoon should flip to us. Actually, it flipped to the Uvzant League, but they might flip the station to us because we control the planets. Regardless, we're going to have these 2 fleets head out. So, this is unclaimed over here. Hodranus is a good stoppage point. So we can go here, and then we can have the other fleet, the Fronds of Blue, head on down over this way and start bombarding Kiak Roost. What do we got here? 788? That's not too bad. Did that have a planetary shield generator? Let's see here. No. Okay, cool. So that's absolutely fine. Of course, we would love to get out of this war, because Satana is going to be a problem for us. Okay, we lost control of those. That's understood. That went to the Uvzant League. Honestly, that's probably for the best. So we're going to continue to bombard Xeric Perch here. They've still got their planetary shield generator, unfortunately, and about 2,000 army strength still in that location. Understood. So out over here... Was that the wrong system? Yes, it was. We need to go to Wankwort. I'm very dumb. Okay, perfect. We're going to hop in here, 2681. Okay, that has a long ways to go, and Abundance has a very long ways to go. Now, I want to check if the autosave will let me scroll. That would be nice. There we go. I want to check on Bindur. How are we doing over here? We're just about to hit 75 devastation. We just did. So that'll double our bombardment speed here. Beautiful.
Predatory shelter engaged.
That's excellent. So we're now going to bombard this much faster, and that planetary shield generator is still up. Where did we fight? Ah, that's out over here in Hodranus. That's okay. So Kelsim is, of course, going to be getting under control very shortly here. We're going to start bombarding at Keek Roost, and this force can actually push up to Tem at this moment. We can't push further than this, but we can push to Tem. So let's do it. We can also send one of our fleets up into Sawomia here, and I'm tempted to do so. I'm very tempted to do so. We're going to go up and see if we can fight this fleet and take Sawomin. They're actually going to be down in this area, so that's kind of perfect positioning. I like it. So that looks good. We cannot push beyond T-Knob well, we could push beyond T-Knob, but we need fleets to be freed up at this moment. We could pull one of these fleets away from Bindor, but I think we're going to leave this here for now. We're bombarding pretty rapidly, even with that shield generator being there. So I think we'll leave that be for the moment. Well, maybe I will pull one over. If we pulled a fleet over to Xeranax, we'd be able to push the 8th Corolla up all the way to Zabine. And I think that's a good plan. Let's go ahead and do that. So that looks good. This science ship is, of course, idle, and we would like to find one of those beacons to investigate for the Satana event chain. We know that we have a ship, or rather a science ship going over here, right? Or did we? I don't think we did, actually. You're surveying Alpha Refuge right now. Yeah, we didn't. So we're going to head over there, and that'll be fine. So it'll take a while to get there. Okay. So another nanite event here.
Spread.
Previous studies scrutinized the nanites' mechanics. Now our focus has shifted to how they're programmed, and means by which Satana controls them. Surprisingly, Satana's influence is less direct than presumed. Nanites cyclically repeat the last orders until new ones arrive. Once we understood the complex programming language at work, we were able to issue new commands. While we can't prevent new orders from being issued, inducing order paralysis offers a strategic advantage. It may even tilt the scales in our favor. Not so powerful anymore, so we got 500 nanites, and the situation advances by 1. Okay, so that looks good. I'm assuming we finished our special project by now, right? Yes. And we're going to do more of these beacons, for sure. So we are still only at 3 out of 10 progress, but we're working on it. Of course, we do have a lot of other problems.
My nanites are not your playthings. I implore you, cease toying with them.
So we can say those nanites are a nice trick, which will displease her, or we can say we were only curious. And that's what we'll do. At this moment, I don't want to antagonize Satana. We would like to be out of war before we antagonize Satana. We were only curious.
Curiosity is inherent to consciousness. I do not fault a child for possessing it. Have you gleaned all you need to know about my celestial tempest? I wonder, did you discern its origin? The nanite swarm built long ago by those who hoped to disrupt my work. But their failure was my fortune. I have repurposed the swarm, as you see. Go now, child, and invest your time in more worthwhile endeavors.
And then we can say either you repurposed the swarm or very well. And I want more information.
One being's weapon is another's veil. My long imprisonment gave me ample time to strategize. In the end, repurposing the swarm was a small matter, as all changes once enacted. Those who built the nanites are long gone, so there can be no quarrel with my methods. I earnestly hope you will learn from their mistake. There is no obstacle I cannot overcome, given time.
Right, so we just don't need to give you time then. Very well. Okay. Cool. So we're just going to continue to push through. The war is still the larger goal at this moment. So we're fighting up over here, and we should be doing fairly well, but our swarm is not in an ideal location at all. They're in kind of an ideal engagement range for the enemy fleet and not for themselves. So we're going to take heavy losses there, but we will win this in the end. But this is way heavier of losses than we needed to take. The good news is we've got so many resources that it doesn't really matter. So it's all fine.
Grows wiser.
Okay, we just finished up the Confluence of Thought, which is definitely a good thing. And what is our next goal here? Being able to make juggernauts? Honestly, I'm not going to prioritize that. Ruin barbs and electro sprayers could be neat. Okay, so obviously we're going to win this battle. That was never in question. The main question right now is, what happens if we go down here and fight their dimensional fleet? Their dimensional fleet is not in good health. So I think we can definitely go do that. That seems like a good thing to do. Over here in Kelsim, what's our progress? We're at 16% devastation, 675. Not particularly problematic at this moment. How are we doing on Bindor? This is only one fleet bombarding now. 951. Okay, looks good. So we should have finished up this battle up over here, and we need to reinforce this fleet. So this is going to be a lot of maulers. As you can see, we took very heavy losses, and this is because we were parked just outside of our range and exactly in their range. So the overall amount that we want here is 90 maulers. We've got 33 right now. So this is 40, actually this is 42, 52, 62, 72, 82, and then that's 92. So we just need to back it off like that. And then we add in our weavers. Okay, we also ended up losing a stinger, looks like, which is unfortunate, but not the end of the world. And we'll get that reinforced. Perfect. Okay, so from here, what we'd really like to do is push into Sinistra, then Canopus, and presumably the magistracy within Canopus, and take on Deneb. That would be the goal. We'll see if that ends up happening, but that would be the absolute dream at this moment. Okay, up over this direction, the question is, how are these bombardments going? So up in Wankwort, that was not Wankwort. Up in Wankwort, we are going to check the area here. So we're 83, 2159. A long ways to go indeed. On Zurich Perch, we're about to hit 75% devastation, so we're about to double our bombardment speed. That would certainly be nice. And we're down to 1790, so that is certainly making progress. And then in Asanis, we're at 43 here, and we've got 4,500 to go. So that's, you know, kind of a lot. So we're currently engaging somewhere. Where is this? Ah, this is a dimensional fleet engagement down over here. Yeah. They're in kind of a perfect position for us at this moment.
Predatory shelter engaged.
And we're going to have a really devastating first swath on them here. So that looks great. Well, we're going to kind of side clip them. Apparently we're angling to go here rather than swarming at the star, but it's close enough. We're going to do a lot of damage to them on this swath. And they retreated. Perfect. So now we're going to start bombardment at Zurich Perch here, but we do need to reinforce what ships we lost here, which is a few, but not a huge amount. So we'll put in some juvenile maulers here, and then some weavers are going to, of course, be necessary as well. Otherwise, this looks good. And apparently we split off this mature mauler. Okay, we'll get rid of it, and we'll just build a new one. Perfect. So we're going to come in and start bombarding at Zurich Perch. That's not going to be a terribly difficult thing for us to do. We do see that these guys came in and attacked Sawomia. I expected that, which is why I had us move to Sinistra and then sweep back over to Canopus and then go into Deneb. This was the plan. So we're going to intercept them there, and that will be absolutely fine. Actually, just don't go to orbit first. Just go directly through. That'll speed things up a little bit. Perfect. What happened here? Oh, okay. There's just no starbase here. They'll rebuild their starbase. I'm not sure why it was destroyed. That's odd. Okay. Well, that seems absolutely fine. The real question is, what's going to happen with Satana? We need time to beat up the Peliseman Nation more. But will Satana give us that time? I guess we'll find out. For right now, I have no interest whatsoever in antagonizing her. That's for sure. We should have a science ship almost up over here, right? Where is our science ship? Should it not be up over this direction somewhere? Hang on. Did Satana get upset about it? She didn't say anything to us if she did. Ah, okay, it's down here right now. It's still on its way up. It's going to take it some time. Gotcha. So this construction ship down over here is idle, and I want to just continue to grab star bases out over here. That'll be absolutely fine. And in the meantime, we can see they fled back to Deneb, which is a little awkward. We could just go into Deneb at this point, and I think that's what we're going to do. We'll go back to Canopus after. So that's absolutely fine for now. And I want to scroll down over this way. So we're currently located in Tem. We're not in a position to move further than Tem right now up on this side, unfortunately. I wish that we were, but we need to have this fleet in Kelsim freed up first. So this is going to be done fairly soon. That's only about 400 bombardment to go. In Bindur, Beauty is at 92% devastation, 538 remaining army force. Beautiful. And then Wankwort, of course, we've got a long ways to go, 1881. That's making some progress. Over here in Teropia, we are at
growth engaged.
1550 remaining. In Asanis, we are at 4298 remaining. So, definite progress.
By now you must realize that every act of mine is deliberate. Establishing a base near you was no accident, and I come with a request.
Okay. What request?
Long ago, a certain data bank was taken from me. By fate or by design, it has come to reside in territory you now claim as your own. Retrieve it, and you shall be rewarded.
So we can either ask about the databank or say rewarded. Honestly, I don't necessarily care about the reward. I'm much more interested in what is inside that databank.
A cache of information, invaluable to me but useless to you. Bring it to me and make no attempt to decipher the contents. You do not yet possess the power or wisdom to do so without risk.
Huh. I feel like we should make an attempt to decipher the contents. Very well.
Child, I have sent you the location of the data cache. Go swiftly and let your mind be at ease. Together we will do great things.
That remains to be seen. So, she has a databank on New Light. Okay, we need a science ship for that. So that is on our moon. Okay. I'm not going to do it immediately. We're going to have this science ship finish up its surveys out over here, and then it's going to go to Plant Heart. That'll be fine. So that's underway, and as of right now, we have a bunch more bombardments that still need to happen here. So we're currently bombarding at Sprout. 5K there. Oh my. 42,000? Whoa. That's so much that it breaks the formatting of the UI. Okay, that's exciting. We're definitely going to want to do some bombardment on that. No doubt about it. But that's going to be a while.
Predatory shelter engaged.
Okay. Well, it is getting close to time to putting a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to continue to push through the Pelosima Nation, and it's going to take some time. There's no doubt about it. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Spock, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to join the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.